Hey y'all, what's good? It's your girl Tay, and I'm here yet again with another update video. So definitely make sure you guys smash that like button, comment down below, subscribe, plus push your post notification bell button so that when anytime I upload a video, you will be notified. So first things first, you guys, I did recognize after I posted that video yesterday that I said it was Tuesday and it was actually Wednesday. And the reason for that is because in my mind, because I didn't post a video on Monday, my brain automatically went to the first day I posted a video being on Monday. So me thinking today is the second day I'm posting a video, I was like, it's Tuesday. But yeah, I'm aware that today is Thursday. So happy Thursday, you guys. We are at the end of the week. One more day. And I must tell you guys, I really had to work hard to convince myself to get up today. Not because anything is wrong, but you just have those days where you just need a little bit of extra TLC, and today is definitely one of those days for me. I have been cleaning my house. I think I mentioned this to you guys in a previous video, but I have been cleaning my house, and so I'm a little bit tired. I did some more thorough cleaning yesterday, but anyways, moving on from that, let's jump right into the news. So let me pull up my sources. First thing we're going to talk about is, will you be taxed for student loan forgiveness in California? So millions of Americans will soon be able to have part or all of their federal student loans forgiven. Though the Biden administration has confirmed any relief you receive won't be treated as taxable income for federal income tax purposes, that isn't necessarily the case in your state. So some of this is state specific. So specifically for California, generally speaking, any debt forgiven is considered gross income. The California Franchise Tax Board mentioned this. Okay, there are exceptions under the California Revenue and Taxation Code. Some instances of student loan forgiveness are excluded. Okay, when it comes to President Biden's plan to forgive up to $20,000 per borrower, meeting specific criteria, the FTB, which is the Franchise Tax Board, says it isn't clear yet whether Californians will be taxed for loan relief. It will depend on how the Education Department will administer the program. If they do so under Section 1098E of Title 20 of the United States Code, which covers loans forgiveness through an income-driven repayment plan, it could mean tax-free relief for Californians. California's RTC Section 17132.11 says that if your student loans are repaid or canceled by the Education Department through any income-driven repayment plan, your forgiveness amount would not count as gross income and would not be taxed. California is still waiting for the Education Department to confirm how it plans to administer the loan forgiveness in order to determine if it meets the criteria to be tax-free. Department officials did not immediately return for additional information. Okay, so we're still waiting. California has the most federal student loan debt of any state. Its residents owe a cumulative of $141.8 billion in federal student loan debt as of December of 2021. Okay, so we just have to wait and see. I'm hoping that they do it under the income driven repayment plan, because who wants to have that additional income on their tax return, especially if it's money that they're not actually receiving in hand? Because from what I understand, they're going to apply it specifically to your actual student debt loan, or the federal servicing company that's responsible for your student loan. So it's not money that's going to go in hand, if that makes any sense. So it's not anything that you're going to be using for other means, if that makes any sense. I don't know if I said that right, but anyways, I hope that they do it in a way that would restrict them from being able to tax Californians for it. Okay, but that's the latest on that. More California news. We have California inflation relief checks are coming next month. So a couple of you guys asked me about this. I did speak about this already before on my channel, but I just wanted to go over it again. Says the state of California is due to start sending out inflation relief checks next month. Okay, the program known as the Middle Class Tax Refund will see direct payments being sent out to more than 20 million Californians. The size of the payments will range from $200 to $1,050 based on factors that include your income and number of dependents. To help you calculate how much you'll receive, the state has created a middle class tax refund estimator tool that allows you to plug in your information to find out how much you will get. Okay, the payments will be issued one of two ways, either through direct deposit or through debit card. If you filed your taxes electronically, you can expect a direct deposit. Individuals who make more than $250,000 a year and joint filers or head of households who make more than $500,000 won't qualify to receive the middle class tax refund. Calculations will be based on information provided in your 2020 tax return. The program was initially proposed several months ago as a response to high gas prices. Payments are due to start going out in October, and most people should receive their money by January of 2023. So keep that in mind, because even though checks are going out starting next month in October, there is a overwhelming amount of people who are going to be receiving these checks via debit card or whatever the case may be. And you still got to take into consideration snail mail. I mean, there's only so much that they can control. Of course, if you're getting it by electronic deposit, if you're getting it by direct deposit, then I don't think that you'll have to wait all the way until January 23, or at least I'm hoping you don't have to wait all the way up until next year to get it. But for everybody else who's going to be receiving it via a debit card, and I explained to you guys, if you use one of those services which allowed you to get an advance on your tax return, most likely the Franchise Tax Board does not have your banking information on file. So with that being said, you're most likely going to be sent a debit card. So I would just be on the lookout for that. I noticed a couple of you guys did speak a little bit about what I was talking about for the women and being mindful and being careful. Be careful, you guys. I'm telling you guys, it's I had one of you guys ask me what city this is in. I gave you guys that information to say you need to be on alert. It doesn't matter what state you're in. That was not specific to the state of California. That was for the United States of America. Sex trafficking and human trafficking is increasingly high as of right now, and people are becoming more and more bold and desperate. I told you guys that they tried to grab somebody not far from where I live in broad daylight. This was 2 p.m. So you just need to be on high alert and make sure that you are able to, have some type of plan in effect. I hate to put my paranoia onto my children, but I am a single mom and I do go out a lot without with just me and my kids. So I try to do things early in the daytime. I try to park in an area that's like really, really close to the entrance of where I'm going into. I basically try to put myself in the public eye as much as possible when I'm out and about with my children. I don't park. I don't drive down desolated areas or streets or anything. I don't go through alleys. My kids know I don't any type of street that looks like it has been haunted by Jason and any of the other scary people that we see on TV. I do not go down those streets. I'm just saying. But anyways, moving on from that, just be careful, you guys. Just be careful. I don't own any type of weapon or anything like that. I have my what do you call that? I have my I think I have a stun gun or whatever. I have a stun gun, and yeah, that's pretty much it for me. But I try to put things in place or try to keep my kids attentive when I'm loading my car. Like if I have groceries, I put my children in the car first. I give my daughter my keys because my key has an emergency button on there. So if anything were to happen, if somebody were to come up and grab me, you know what I mean, push this button because it's going to make the car start honking like crazy, and then people are going to be alerted that something is happening, or at the very least people are going to look over, because I know as a bystander, if I hear a car alarm going off, my automatic reaction is to turn in that direction and see where it's coming from and what's going on. So I said all that to say, be careful, be aware, and pay attention. Okay, moving on from that. So I haven't heard from good old Bernie Sanders in a while, but Bernie Sanders blocks Republican proposal to override workers and stop a railroad strike. Senator Bernie Sanders blocked a Republican resolution to avert a rail strike and override workers. Republicans want Congress to step in and enact contract recommendations, even if workers don't agree. Sanders said that workers deserve paid sick leave. I agree, which is the demand holding up agreements. Okay. The GOP-backed resolution would forego workers' demands to be able to call out sick or for family emergencies. As the strike looms, Amtrak has canceled cross-country trips, and the Biden administration is scrambling to help broker a deal. The CEOs in the freight rail industry need to understand that they cannot have it all, Sanders said during a speech yesterday. Okay, the rail industry must agree to a contract that is fair and is just. It is time for Congress to stand on the side of workers for a change, and not just the heads of large multinational corporations. Senator Richard Burr of North Carolina and Roger Wicker of Mississippi wanted Congress to pass a set of recommendations from a presidentially appointed bipartisan panel and avert a strike, even if workers did not voluntarily agree to the deal. There are There are mechanisms that have been in the law for a long time to allow Congress to step in and prevent the economic disasters that would ensure, Wicker told Insider earlier this Wednesday. I think it's time to invoke the provisional law. The U.S. Chamber of Commerce, which represents business interests, estimated a shutdown would cost the economy $2 billion a day. John Drape, VP of Transportation, Infrastructure, and Supply Chain Policy at the Chamber of Commerce, he welcomes the Republican resolution. Okay, so he's not really for helping the situation at all. But I agree. I don't care what job you have. I don't care if you work at the grocery store. I think that sick pay should be a part of the package. It doesn't matter what it is. I know just from experience, me working in the past, it is very, very difficult to get like if you call out and if you don't have a doctor's note, let's just say you call out, maybe today you feel, you have something light going on, but you know that it's going to prevent you from being able to do your job at full capacity. You know what I mean? I've had those days when I was working in the past. I may not have had the flu or chicken pox or anything like that, but maybe I woke up and I had a migraine, things that you don't necessarily need to go to the doctor for. You may not necessarily need to be out for 2 or 3 days. There's like so many stipulations that go along with you being able to use your sick pay, and I really, really hate that. So I hope that they get it together because Amtrak is necessary. Okay, it's necessary, and $2 billion a day. Wow. But anyways, we are going to end off with emergency SNAP maximum benefits for the month of September. I'm going to refresh my screen right now to see if anything has changed on this list. Now, Alabama, we have September the 30th. California, October the 15th. Colorado, September the 9th through the 15th. Connecticut, September the 16th. And then every Friday until all of September has been completed. Delaware, I am going to check for a payout date to see if it's on here because it hasn't been on here. Nope, still not here. If any of you guys in Delaware have that information, drop it down below in the comment section because sharing is what? Caring. DC, regular issuance. Hawaii, October the 10th. Guam, I don't know if I have it written down, but I'm going to read it. September the 16th for Guam. Illinois, September the 21st through the 29th. Kansas, October 22nd through the 31st. Louisiana, September 3rd, 10th, 17th, and 24th. Maine, September 9th. Maryland, September 1st through the 30th. Massachusetts, October the 4th. Michigan, approved but no payout date. New Hampshire, September 1st and 16th. October the 21st will be the final run. New Jersey, September the 1st through the 5th. New Mexico, September 1st through the 30th. New York City, September 16th through the 29th. Rest of the state will be September the 12th through the 15th, and then the 18th through the 22nd. Then we have North Carolina, September the 22nd through the 30th, and October the 1st. Ohio, September the 28th. Oklahoma, September the 10th through the 15th. Oregon, September 12th, 29th, October the 3rd. Final run. Pennsylvania, September the 16th, 17th, the 20th through the 24th, the 27th through the 29th, and then final run November the 4th. Rhode Island, September the 3rd. You should have already received those benefits, obviously. South Carolina, September the 1st through the 19th, and then all month long for newly approved households. Utah, September the 24th. Vermont, October 14th. Virginia, September 16th. Washington, September the 2nd through the 20th. West Virginia, September the 6th, and then October the 12th. And then Wisconsin, September the 17th and November the 12th. And that is it. I just want to do a quick check and see if Texas has been added to this list because I don't have it written down. And it is not. But for those of you guys who have been in states, who have been receiving benefits pretty consistently as of recently, I know that there were a couple of them that unexpectedly rescinded their state of emergency declaration, and so they're not giving out their benefits. But for the most part, I don't think that that has happened yet in Texas. So Texas usually pays around the beginning of the month. I say between like the 3rd and the 9th is when they start distributing those benefits. But they'll always release some type of communication saying to give them all the way up until the end of the month. So if you're in Texas, drop it down below in the comment section. Let your fellow Texans know if they have distributed those benefits, or if you yourself has received a disbursement. Again, drop that down in the comment section, okay? Because I don't see them on the USDA website. And that is all for that. As always, you guys, I hope this information was in some way helpful or useful to you guys in the least little bit. Do me a favor if you haven't already. Don't forget to smash that like button because it really does help to let YouTube know that you like what I'm doing. and you want me to stick around, let's drop some white hearts down below in the comment section. Let me know you made it all the way to the end of the video. Don't forget to check out my description box, as I will have some links to some of my favorite products and services that I want you guys to check out, especially Amazon Prime, which you can get 30 days free on me. And as always, I'm going to say, remember to live, love, elevate, stay safe, ladies, and I will definitely see you guys in the next video. Peace, y'all. Oh, that sounded good.